All right, this is madness. This is a typhoon. You should have seen the roads on the way here. There's trees all in the roads. It's raining like mad. It's so windy. This canoe was resting on this. It blew it over here. We just built this shelter. It's probably gonna get blown away tonight. And then we got this ash tree that's dying with these huge branches right above our lines and above our cars. This is stressful. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the inflatable garage.
I found that traditions get better as the years go on, and before the snow was gone, Allie and I took our ski trip up to the Vermont Mountains for the 4th year in a row.
Wasn't as bad as it looked. Totally fine. Used to falling.
I did crank my shoulder pretty good on that fall, but when it's a dismal winter and the snow is finally good enough to ski, you can't help but push it and feel all there is to feel out there. We heard some great stories from the cabin cook named Phil, and I can still taste the bacon and bean chowder he made.
No one out on those trails.
And I wrote, and we spent most of our daylight hours in the crisp, cold air. And we talked about how these little trips are revitalizing for the soul, and how they keep life balanced between the busy months.
Yeah, icicles all over.
And back at our countryside home, the firewood hunt continued.
Get a new chain.
And Jared felled the big dead beech above my woodlot, which was one less thing to worry about and a lot of weeks worth of wood for next year.
Look at it. Oh yeah. It's going. There you go. All you needed was that little bit. Like it was right on that crowbar. That's hilarious. There'll be plenty for you to whack at, don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna go. 5. Couple more. There it is. Wow, it's all frozen on the inside too. That's gonna make it a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not great.
This is OSHA. Actually, this is right out of the manual.
Right out of OSHA's manual.
Wings. Come on.
One more.
Come on.
Got it.
This is my favorite time of year for change. I love when spring starts to approach and your instinct just tells you that it's time for change. At least that's what I feel. Like shaving my beard, focusing on reading, writing, overall creativity, and on physical health, good sleep. And something else I've been implementing into my routine is AG1. AG1 is a daily foundational nutrition supplement that supports whole body health. Foundational means that it doesn't just support one area, but it elevates your baseline health by supporting the essential and universal needs of our bodies, the nutrients we need to go about our day. I've had AG1 in my routine for about 2 weeks now, and I love it. First of all, it's delicious. It doesn't taste like vegetables or anything like that. It's actually kind of on the sweeter side. It's more tropical. Very refreshing in the morning. What I really like about AG1 is the bioavailability and the absorbability. I've been having it first thing right away in the morning on an empty stomach. I'm getting hydrated with all the water, and then the nutrients have their best chance to absorb because you have an empty stomach. A lot of vitamins and minerals out there are actually hard for the body to process. AG1 makes it easy by carefully choosing their ingredients for absorption, potency, and nutrient density. Especially this time of year where the projects are going to start to ramp up, it can be really hard to focus on eating the food we would like to eat. We're often so busy, we end up ordering out. So it really feels good to know that I have AG1 in my back pocket. It honestly does give me peace of mind. It has 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients. And it supports focus and energy without any sort of caffeine crash. Also a great thing to have for the cold season and to make sure you're doing everything you can for your immunity. So go to drinkag1.com/troutandcoffee or scan the QR code to get your free welcome kit that includes the canister, the shaker, a year's supply of vitamin D3K2, and 5 extra travel packs of AG1. So thank you to AG1 for sponsoring this video, and now back to the story. Went from having no wood, well, we have wood, but it's too long and we have to cut it with the chop saw. And now I've got a 60-foot wall of mostly ash. There's some cherry, but it's almost all ash.
Where'd you go? My buddy Mason, he's in... Is he home? He might be home.
And Jared and I had a couple days for the books, which was a great last hurrah before his first child was born. It's hard to believe the guy's a father now.
Wow. Yeah? Just hanging out.
And we'd get hit with flurries here and there that would look beautiful, but wouldn't last long with the high temps.
I just wish I could drive around all day filming. And then, like, I would head to the cabin today.
Allie's learning the tractor, so now we can work together to plow the driveway, which would be way easier because the driveway's super uneven, so it's really hard to hit with a tractor bucket. Still waiting for my plow truck to get out of the shop. It's really taking its toll. I mean, luckily it hasn't snowed that much this winter, but the Mini and the tractor in tandem, I think, will be pretty good. Make things a lot easier.
And our little A-frame sure was cozy on some of those cold nights. And then came the morning where I took my final drive in the Trooper, as someone had reached out to buy it before I even had a chance to officially list it. And it was going to a good home way down south to spread joy to a new family. And I looked at the chicks at Tractor Supply, dreaming about the chicken coop we'd build this year on our property. And one day I checked in at the Volkswagen Gurus to finally take care of something I'd put aside for many years. I bought this 1982 Westfalia 5 years ago with hopes of fixing it up. It needs work, but it's a really solid specimen. And if the Guru hadn't filled it with parts, you'd see the interior was in great shape. But I've already got a van, and I don't need this one. So if you're interested, send me an email.
There she is.
And then just come to the side now.
Yeah, or spin it.
So I showed Allie the ratchet strap trick, and one morning met Mason and Jared at my place to introduce them and join them on a morning expedition.
This is kind of all right.
Love it. Absolutely operating. Like a lot of this stuff you see like this that's down, we want to be picking.
Yep.
Pig
Is it?
from the farm.
Wow.
See the tusks?
With the warm weather, the sugar houses opened early, and we got there as quick as we could.
Let's put it this way. You can work for 3 months and
And we made it to the cabin for the first time in a while to clean up and prepare for spring visits.
I mean, there's a lot of places we could put shelves. I still think up there could have a short one. That corner could take shelves for sure under the light, and they'll look really cool under the light. I'm hanging my banjo right here. That'll look cool. And then that corner, yeah, we can just go through, because we want, that corner will be perfect for all the spices. We'll get them out of the... I thought about. Oh, this is like my dream desk. Take these nails out and just that texture with those metal legs. That's gonna look so cool.
And I uncovered a piece of wood that would change my life.
Pretty nice.
There is.
So Allie and I continued to dedicate time for walks out in the warm sun, which kept the long computer days balanced.
What was it? Is it just changing, or was it? They must have cemented over the holes.
Yeah.
I ordered this from Tractor Supply last night at about 7 p.m. Got dropped off this morning at 8 a.m. That was the fastest turnaround I've ever had. So this is a 12 by 20 little port. Basically, plan is we've got all this leftover stuff that we never sorted through when we moved into the house, crammed in the basement. Basement's a mess, miserable, because we're planning on redoing the whole basement. I still have to make my full studio, and we're gonna make a really nice basement, completely transform it, but we can't do that with all the stuff in it. So what I'm gonna do is set up that port right outside the French doors here, so that way we can take everything out of the basement, put it in the port, and then renovate. But in order to do that, I gotta clear out this little area. Gotta move some stones and firewood and do a little organizing here, because it's 20 feet long, so it's gonna take up a good amount of space. That's step one. Then we gotta move all this stuff. Hello? Oh,
I have
yes.
so much tea in my mouth.
Even just getting the bikes out of here is going to be a huge thing, but we have all this stuff. Can you turn that light on, actually?
Yeah.
Also, this wall is like a fake wall. Whoever owned this house used to grow pot back there. So we're knocking that wall out, and then we'll get a couple more windows to the outside, which will really light it up down here and make it feel nice. But yeah, we just have all this stuff we haven't gone through, tools, random stuff, and stuff that...
New litter box.
Yeah, Mal's been going in the olive tree, which I guess is fine, fertilizing it. First thing I really want to do in the spring, once it dries out, is the driveway. The wood lot area that I want to level off and make nice, and then another parking area down there, and then I want to do all these pole barns and stuff. I don't know when I'm going to get to what. I want to redo the shed here so I can have a workshop. I need a clean workspace to be able to tinker on things. There's a lot to do, but got to start one step at a time. That's all you can do. I've had a funky day. I just called in to check on that, my Dodge dump truck that I moved the firewood with. I bought that for a good price. It's old. Everything worked. I had some work done to it, put a couple thousand into it to get it up to snuff, but then it wouldn't start, and it was having a couple other issues, and then I hooked the plow up and the plow wouldn't work, and so I dropped it off at this shop just to get these couple things fixed. I needed like the parking brake, starter problem, and the plow. Thought I was going to spend maybe another couple grand, which sucks, but need something to plow the driveway that isn't the tractor. And then I get a call. First of all, it's been there like 3 months in this shop, so I haven't been able to use it. No matter what I spend on it, I haven't been able to use it this winter. Probably won't be able to. And then I get a call back. They fixed most of the problems, but the inlet and outlet tubes to the turbo are, I don't know, rusted or something. There's some issue. You can either replace those tubes for $800, or for $1,800 you can have a brand new turbo. And I hemmed and hawed on it, and it's like, I really don't want to put that much money into this truck. This used to be a good deal. Now it's turning into a not so great deal. But I was like, whatever, go ahead. I want to have a good running truck that I can plow with and move firewood and move materials and rocks and bring, do all the work on the property. So he said, all right, we agree. And I'm getting brand new tires on it. Tires were bald and all this stuff. It was going to be like $5,000, way more than I wanted to spend, but manageable for the machine that would come out of it. All right, it should be done this week. That was over a month ago. So I finally called today, check in on it. They still haven't fixed the plow. And I say, what's the total at? He says $10,000. It's like, that's not what we talked about. I remember the conversation vividly. And then he's going over the bill and saying, well, I never would have said a turbo was that cheap and all this stuff. And it's just like, dude, we talked on the phone. I know exactly what you said. We agreed. $5,000 said and done out the door with labor. Now it's double. What do? I bought the truck for $6,000. It's not even worth $10,000. I can't pay that. This kind of stuff keeps happening to me nonstop, where like it starts as a good deal. It could have been a good decision, and then it just spirals out of control. I'm so sick of it. I don't know what to do. It's got me feeling pretty down. Because like economically, it makes the most sense to just like take the loss and leave the truck there and not pay the guy. But I don't want to be an asshole and have a name, this guy doesn't pay. I've always paid all my debts, everything. I've never missed a payment anywhere. What would you do? Let me know below.
So try it now. Go all the way to the right.
And I taught Allie how to run the excavator too, and thought how fun it was going to be to work together in the machines to transform this property in the warmer months.
Now your thumb, don't move yet. That's good, right there. You don't have to go all the way. Now curl the bucket into the thumb. Perfect, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, drop it. You don't really have to worry about the thumb. You just have to uncurl the bucket. Put it right down into the bottle. Alright, this looks pretty good. I just can't, I don't know what this is. It's frozen into the ground. I'm gonna try it with the tractor, scoop the rest of this out. This should be the space we need.
And after we cleared it up, we had homemade curry with sourdough naan. I've got some dough here that I've made, and gonna try sandwich bread. I think I tried it once before. It didn't go great from what I remember, but this is a good looking
My parents
dough.
are coming over tonight. I will now be going outside to construct the world's first inflatable garage.
Oh good, I wasn't filming.
All the time.
Wait, is that an
It
eagle?
literally looks like one.
They're the ones that make that noise.
It should be no problem.
Yeah, this is gonna be everyone online said it's not bad.
Did you want to lend a helping hand? Paw, rather. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the inflatable garage. How do you tell if this thing's on? Alright, so one will go on this side. What the heck is this?
Wait, what's he doing? Is he peeing? He literally just went to the bathroom in the corner of the house.
Jeez now. The world's your oyster these days, huh? I just thought of a really funny skit. So you take, your cat's been acting funny lately. So you take it to the vet, right?
Yep.
To get inspected. The doctor comes out and goes, I don't know how to tell you this. cat has cataracts.
You're gonna get up there now. That's a pretty good jump. It's gonna take some agility. What do you think, springtime, Mal? You're going into your 6th spring. How does it feel? Speechless. I'm gonna cook the loaves for 10 minutes at 400 degrees. Then I'm gonna drop it down to 350 and cook them for a half hour or so. Never done it this way. Very curious to see how it comes out. Now the other question is, I guess I want the tops off. Though there's that part of me that wonders if it would retain the moisture in spring better if the top is on. They're proofed perfectly. The other thing is, do you score sandwich bread? Probably, right? We're going in. I've got my pizza stone. Oh wait, I feel like I should put some water on them. All right, I'm gonna do everything I can not to burn the bottom. I've got a baking sheet down there. Now I'm putting some water in. Where's the loaves? Where'd I put them? Big one, small one. Kind of funny. 10 minutes at 400 degrees. This feels not good. It's been 10 minutes. Put it down to 3. Oh yeah! I like what I'm seeing. He can do it.
How do you get up there?
He's got to figure it out himself. Nice job, Mal. Nice job. Wow! I'll tell you what, it sure smells good in here. Let's see how these puppies are doing. 350. That is beautiful. All right, I'm gonna give him 10 more minutes. Yeah, that one could probably go. Let's try that.
Wow.
It's so nice.
One morning before the wild storm, I finally started something I've been dying to do for years, and began my first ever oil painting.
Alright, this is madness. This is a typhoon. Now it's snowing. This is crazy. It seems like everything survived the windstorm last night. I'm sure the roads are massacred though, and our driveway's got sticks all over it. But the shed didn't blow away, so that's good. Now it's snowing. This is kind of nice, but at this point we're in spring mode.
A couple years back, my buddy Jack tore down this old house on his property, and I got some beams and some boards from that. I've been saving two boards in particular that are huge. One I'm gonna turn into the dining room table inside there. We're gonna move that couch and have that be the dining area. And this one, which is a little bit torn up, kind of odd shaped, I'm gonna turn into a writing desk. Because of the way it's shaped, I think I can also create a little painting table, a side table to put my supplies on. So 2 for 1, 2 things that I'll keep for the rest of my life, made from scratch. This is exciting. So I've never stopped writing over the years, whether it be journaling or trying to write little stories or whatever. But I've never really taken it that far because I've been too busy with video work. But these days, I'm getting more into nurturing those other creative outlets. And I've been writing a ton lately. I've got a couple different short stories going, and I want to make books. I really want to do books and audio books. I love filmmaking, and I'll always do it throughout my life, but there's something about a written story that leaves so much to the imagination. It's really fun, and it's a totally different art. You have to exercise different creative muscles. So I'm gonna try and put the desk right here. Truth of the matter is that board is 23 inches wide, so it's a little big, and I really don't want to cut it because it's such a beautiful board. So I'm gonna try it. If it's too big, well, we'll see what happens.
Wow, here comes his mouth.
He wants to come outside.
What do you think now?
Alright, I just got a chair to match my writing desk from the Habitat for Humanity for $8, and it's one of the coolest chairs I've ever seen. Oh my goodness.
That's nice.
That is so cool.
Yup.
Gosh. And as the winter was coming to a close, new creative dreams were coming to life. Dreams I've had as long as I can remember that I just kept pushing to the side, though I always knew deep down that it would all happen in good time.